What's up, y'all? Got the AEA Zeus again. I've got some custom sabots that will fit a AA battery. I used to stuff these in 12 gauge shotgun shells with some wax when I was a kid, so I figured it would work pretty good in the Zeus too, since it's also a 12 gauge. Got a few different things I'm going to shoot it at. Propane tank and some ballistics gel, so let's see what they do. I also made a bunch of these shot shells. They hold about 1.25 ounces, so I'm going to see how they pattern and try to shoot some stuff out of the air with it, so that should be pretty cool as well. Alright, we're going to load this in and we're going to shoot it at that propane tank. Hopefully. I don't know how accurate they're going to be, but we will see. So it looks like we may have just nicked the propane tank, dented it on the side, and all that black stuff came out of the battery. I don't see any little pieces of the battery. Oh, there's a piece. Yep, that's all that's left of the battery now. Let's try to get a more direct hit. Alright, it looks like we hit a little low on that one. There's little pieces of the battery everywhere. Some of the plastic. Yeah. Did some decent damage to it though for hitting the bottom like that. There's little pieces of battery casing everywhere. Let's try one more time to get a direct hit. Alright, that was a good hit. Dented it pretty good. There's a piece of the battery. Ooh, it's hot. You can smell it too. Yep. Shattered that battery. It's actually does pretty decent as far as accuracy goes once I figured out where it was hitting. So that's kind of surprising. And we are at like 15 yards only, but still, it's a battery. And shoot one into the ballistics gel and see what that does. Whew. Little piece of the sabot came back and hit me. Huh. That's interesting. Looks to me like it stayed in the gel and it didn't go very far. Only went like 2.5 to 3 inches in there. That's pretty interesting. Look at that. There's a little piece still in there. I'm gonna try to pull it out. That actually did some pretty substantial damage. Now, I wouldn't want to eat an animal that I shot this with, but that's like a little glob of stuff in there. Huh. It's interesting. A bunch of little pieces of stuff, a bunch of black stuff out of the battery. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Somehow just cutting that stuff out, it made the blade of my knife hot. Like almost too hot to the touch. It's kind of crazy. Some kind of chemical reaction going on. Okay, I've got a couple left, so I'm gonna try to hit that water jug. Okay, that was really cool. It looked like it actually delivered some pretty substantial energy to this. But there's the piece of the battery just opened up. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the shot shells that I made. I'm gonna shoot it onto that cardboard just so you can see how wide it patterns. We're about 10 yards away right now. I know it's gonna pattern pretty wide because this does not have a choke on it or anything. And it's also a rifle barrel, so that throws it out some more. But we'll see what it does. Okay, definitely a wide pattern. You can see where part of the shot shell hit it, but it did release all the pellets initially when it came out, so that's definitely a wide pattern though. Maybe you could use it for some close range grouse hunting or something like that. If you look at the back, it really gives you an idea of how many pellets were in that. That was about 1.25 ounces, and it looks like most of them are on this paper, so. I've got some delicious Colombian coffee water, and being that I'm shooting shot shells out of this, I might as well try to hit something out of the air, so let's do that. Okay, I know it looks like I didn't hit it, but I promise you I did hit it. There's a hole right there, there's little holes here and there. So I did hit it. It's just with little tiny number 6 Birdshot, it's not gonna blow up the water bottle, you know, unless you have a really tight choke. All right, I've got one more battery. I'm gonna shoot it at that steel so y'all can see how it hits on the slow-mo.